And John, Numsa's hopes of heading back to the picket lines dashed.
Yeah, well, I must say that Comair was quick to respond, and they said that they welcomed this interdict that the Labour Court has granted them to prevent this ground staff from striking. And while the company says that they would have preferred to resolve the situation through negotiations, they had to go the route of the Labour Court and to get this interdict. And that's all to ensure that the customers reach their destinations. And of course, what this means for passengers is that there will be no disruptions of the operations at Comair, that they will reach their destinations, and that everything will be running smoothly. And Comair also indicated that they had their contingency plans in place in the case of if there were to be a strike, because many of the employees have volunteered to assist at airports, because this strike was going to be a national one, not just at specific airports. So customers can now rest assured they can go and they can continue with their travel plans.
Now, John, what were the reasons that the Labour Court gave for forcing this interdict to stand, and how does that square up with Section 23 of the Constitution, the Constitution's Section 23 that guarantees the right to strike? How did the Labour Court's reasons square up against that?
Well, what the Labour Court will still give a detailed response as to why they've decided to grant this interdict. But what they've said is that the best way to resolve this issue is through mediation. So both Numsa and Comair will have to go back to the negotiation table. And I mean, they have met, and so the CCMA will now become very important in this matter to try and resolve this impasse that exists between the two parties. And of course, the CCMA have met with both Numsa and Comair last week already. They had lengthy meetings on Thursday as well, over the weekend on Saturday, but they couldn't resolve the issue. And really at stake here is that Numsa is saying that what they are asking for is a fair and equal remuneration structure for the employees at Comair, because at the heart of this matter is 21 employees who were hired before 2009 and before they put together this new salary scale. And these 21 employees earn a whole lot more than others who are doing the same job. And what Numsa has been saying is that they propose a time schedule or time scale over which the other workers at Comair, how they are being brought up to the same level as these 21 employees. But Comair, on the other hand, has said that no, what they want to propose is that these 21 workers, they do not get any salary increases, and over time the other workers will catch up. And Numsa say that's unfair towards those 21 workers.
Now, John, hopefully we'll chat to Numsa later on in the program, but these workers, are they drawn from technical staff? Are they drawn from onboard staff with maybe other flying staff in the mix as well?
Well, it's mainly the ground staff that's involved in this dispute, but there are those who are office workers as well. But the principle for Numsa really is the fact that you can't pay some workers 7,000 rand more for doing the same job that others are doing. They need to resolve this issue, and Numsa is still adamant that they actually want to go ahead with the strike because they represent just over 50% of the 700 airport ground staff. So the issue now really is that the CCMA will have to get them together. And in fact, the CCMA has said in their last meeting that Comair must come with a better proposal than what they have on the table at the moment.
Oh, John, we'll follow that story throughout the day here on ENCA, and hopefully that impasse does come to an end with Comair staff being ordered back to work after that interdict was held up in the Labour Court.